Well, Indiana Grown, a product of the Indiana State Department of Agriculture, says it is meeting the challenges that COVID-19 has created when it comes to buying products made in Indiana. The organization has just launched the Shop Indiana Grown online marketplace. It's a free service offering members an additional sales outlet during a time when online retail is really critical to the success of businesses statewide. For details on the marketplace and why it is so vital at this particular time, we're pleased to be joined by Indiana Grown Program Director Heather Tallman. As always, Heather, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, Indiana Grown, to tee up this conversation, describe Indiana Grown. It's 5 years old now, started from rather modest beginnings with a great idea and has grown exponentially. Tell us what Indiana Grown is all about.
So our whole goal is to market and elevate all agricultural products that are packaged, raised, grown, and processed in Indiana. So that is market hogs for bacon or even roasted coffee, because they're taking those agricultural products and roasting them and changing them and creating economic development within the state. And so we are here as a form of marketing and promotion for agriculture.
And really, there are so many products, really quality products, all over the state of Indiana that a lot of folks don't know about. And that's really what Indiana Grown brings to light.
It does. And I think we want people to remember that they can find local food at the farmers market, of course, at specialty stores, but also on online farmers markets, at the grocery store, and a lot of drive-throughs, and of course, a lot of restaurants. So we try to serve that reminder consumers every day.
Okay, Shop Indiana Grown, you just launched it this week. It's an online connection for consumers to these farmers and businesses and others. Talk about the online version and what that is all about.
So we launched on Monday, and this is a project we've been working on since 2019, so pre-pandemic, and it's going to give our members the opportunity to list their products to sell if they have a product that they can ship. And so they list their products as a vendor, they get the orders and they ship it. We're not handling it or shipping it, but we see this as another alternative for our members to have an avenue which to sell. For some of them, this is going to be new, and some of them are already selling in this online space.
Talk about membership. You've got a huge membership in the program. How many of those, how many do you have in the online version?
So we have a little over 1,700 members right now in Indiana Grown. For the online store, we wanted to start small, start carefully, so we have a little under 40, and we expect that to grow. Right now, I'm looking at 15 vendor applications today to look at vendors and products that we can put on there, hopefully by the end of the weekend.
Do you look at this maybe as kind of that next iteration, the next generation of the Indiana Grown initiative, maybe prompted by the pandemic, the challenges there, but this online piece being something that will continue on far past the pandemic?
You know, you're right. I mean, we have to stay on the trend of what consumers are asking for. Every year at the Indiana State Fair, we have a marketplace, and we do get asked often, why can I not find these things in my area? Why can't I find them online? How can I ship a gift basket to my daughter who's out of state? We get those questions, and we've taken it all into consideration, and our members wanted this online avenue, so that's why we provided it for them. But we see this as a great tool moving forward for economic development in the agribusiness space, just looking at what consumer demands are, especially in the pandemic and then on.
Heather, as we wrap up, can you calculate the economic impact that the Indiana Grown initiative has had? There are so many great entrepreneurs making great products all over the state of Indiana, a lot of them in rural areas that need an economic shot in the arm. Any idea to calculate the impact that Indiana Grown has had statewide?
Well, I don't have those numbers right now. We have launched an economic impact study with Purdue. We hope to have the first preliminary numbers in early February, but we hear stories every day and every week from consumers who are discovering new vendors to buy from, and from our members who have had increased sales because of the program. So those are good stories we count on for sure.
ShopIndianaGrown.org is the website, the online marketplace for Indiana Grown. Heather Tallman, as always, thanks for joining us. You do great work there at the organization. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.
All right. And I'll be right back after this. Stay with us.